We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Neo stock sitting at 565. Here is the next support right here. We got to see if buyers are going to step in. Buyers did step in yesterday, but sellers were able to still push it down below support here at around 550. Buyers again stepping in. I'm waiting to see if it's going to bottom out right here. If we look at Tesla, which I'm not saying there's a correlation between the two. That's not what I'm saying. But you look at Tesla, and you see the stock is starting to get some recovery here. A lot of buyers stepping in. There's a gap here as well. Not saying there's a correlation, but boy did both of them start dropping right at around the same time. And we're seeing some recovery on Tesla. We'll see if Tesla actually continues here or if it breaks down. That looks like a bear frag grenade. I guess we're gonna blow up some bears, but no, that looks like it could maybe be a bear flag. We'll see what happens moving forward. But I'm keeping an eye on Tesla as well to see if there's any correlation between the two. But still trending to the downside. We need to see this break out of this downtrend. Okay, first, that's the number one. And then we need to see it actually hold, because there we go. Let me just draw that. So first we need to get out of this downtrend. We need to get out of that downtrend. That's what I'm watching. I think we're close if buyers can step in today and not allow it to break down further to $5, because that would be our next support here at the bottom of this bull flag, previous bull flag, I should say. Because the last thing we want to see is ASTS type of movement. Yeah, ASTS, huge run. Still trending to the downside. Finally broke out of its downtrend. Literally, like just broke out of it. And maybe it's bottomed out down here at 22.50. Maybe. We'll see. We're going to have to wait and see if it actually bottoms out. So that's, we don't want to see this. We want to see a nice little clean break of this steep downtrend. This is a pretty steep downtrend. And then some sideways action. If this does not happen, we're going to come down to $5. This is why I haven't bought in, because I'm like, man, this thing just keeps breaking down. If you're going to give it to me back at 363, if it goes all the way down here, you better believe I'm not going to hesitate at that point. I'm buying. That is a technical, that's a big bottom right there. And it could come down that low, we don't know. But so far, this trend is pretty steep. So we'll see how low it goes. Keep an eye on it today. Tesla, I'm watching Tesla to see what kind of strength we're going to see here. Are we going to break out and close this gap, or are we going to break down? We'll see what happens, especially with the market as a whole right now. If you look at the market as a whole, we're kind of topping out. You switch over to SPY real quick. Yeah, we had a huge pullback yesterday. More red. It'll probably come down to this support here at 574. So that's what I'm watching. I'm just looking at the market as a whole, and I'm like, looks like we might get a little more downside. Nvidia has to hold here at 130. That's the line in the sand. If that doesn't hold, the market's just going to come down. And it's going to bring, as you can imagine, a lot of stocks with it. I think Bitcoin is also at the top, right? Yeah. Bitcoin miners pulling back, and Bitcoin itself, yeah, you can see right here at the top of that wedge, getting rejected where it got previously rejected. So you look at the market as a whole, and you're like, looks like we're at a top. We might, pull back to a support, and that's going to take a couple days. So that's a couple days of downside. Even Palantir, I might watch this pulling back. So as a whole, I would just wait. I've been waiting, but I promise you, I'm the kind of guy that can wait. And look, we're going to buy in cheaper than the people who bought at 7, 6. If we can get in at 360, you're going to be smiling year to year, because you're going to be like, wow, I'm glad I waited and didn't buy all the way up here. So we have to wait and see what kind of strength the market's going to show. Also, it doesn't help that we have election year, so we don't know how that's going to affect the market. Are we going to go up? Are we going to go down? I don't know. I'm not going to make that kind of prediction. I don't know what kind of effect election is going to have on the markets. Hopefully we get a pump. Some people are saying if Trump wins, it's going to be a Trump pump. Some people say if Kamala wins, we're going to get a dump. I think it would be just for funny, just to be funny. I think it would be funny if the opposite happened. Oh my God, no, it's a Trump dump, not a Trump pump. But no, seriously though, wait. Politics aside, I don't care to talk about politics. Just wanted to make a joke here, but yeah, if it's gonna come back down to this, get ready to buy. I am alerting it if it comes down that low again. Other than that, has to hold here. The buy ratings here: $7 and 2, 8.9, 8.9, 8, 8, 7, 6.1. Like a lot of these buy ratings are already above the current price. So clearly, analysts think it's undervalued. But we need to see where buyers like it. Clearly, buyers love it at 360. Clearly, but it seems like they don't love it anywhere up here above $5. So we'll see. We'll see where this thing decides to hold. $5 is going to be the next big, nice round number to watch out for. Let me draw that support. Boy, do we just keep breaking down or what? Every day I'm like, man, I guess we're going down lower, guys. We just gotta. Again, it's going to be one hell of an opportunity if it comes back down 360. I missed this back then. Wasn't on my radar. I used to cover it back then, but it's like when a stock just continues to fall, it's kind of like who knows how low it's gonna go, right? But this thing loves to have big bottoms. Here's a big previous big bottom at $7, and here's the new one at 360. So, and clearly, as you can see, we had a huge run to 16, came back down right to $7. So what I'm trying to show you is this thing has a history of run-ups coming right back down to support. Run up, back down to support. That is the question. And that is it for the video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.